what's that noise?
Yo, Lewis.
Hey, yo, Da Vinci, what's good?
What's up, bro? How you been? What you doing here?
I'm reading a book, If I Ran a Zoo by Dr. Seuss. You know this book?
Oh, Dr. Seuss. I don't know that book, but Dr. Seuss, he's pretty cool. He wrote a lot of children's books,
Did
right?
you know the deeper understanding of this book and the sad imagery in this book?
Nah, if I had to guess, I would think it's just about a zoo, you know?
Hold up, brother. I'll be right back. Let me put you on game.
Why? Here
Alright,
he comes.
I'm back with the book, If I Ran a Zoo. Alright, David, Dr. Seuss uses racist imagery in many of his books, but take a look at this picture, specifically portraying black people in the book, If I Ran a Zoo. Alright, Dr. Seuss made great children's books that had good messages, but he also used characters that look like black people in a disgusting way. Now, he portrayed black people or black people from Africa have grass-like skirts as their only form of clothing, very dark skin, big lips, and he made them almost seem monkey-like.
Damn, that's really messed up. I never knew he did that. Children's books are supposed to be funny and entertaining, but Dr. Seuss used black people to make a joke out of them, like a punchline, and no race wants to be a punchline.
Not only that, Dr. Seuss books centered white people. Most of his characters were white and normal looking, but once he used other races, he would make a very racist and degrading imagery of them, especially black people. For instance, a 2019 study cited by the Dr. Seuss Foundation stated that since the majority of human characters in Dr. Seuss books are white, his work centered whiteness and perpetrated white supremacy.
Now that's facts for you. That came from his own foundation too. Is there any other Dr. Seuss books that portrayed racism?
Yes. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back again.
Alright. Back with some more examples, Lewis.
Yeah, you know the Cat in the Hat, right?
Of course, everyone gotta know the Cat in the Hat.
Well, sadly, this is one of Dr. Seuss' very popular stories, but it showed racist imagery and it also offended many African Americans. For instance, the characters of the Cat in the Hat were based off characters of a minstrel show. A minstrel show is a show that's very offensive to black people. The cat's physical appearance, including the cat's oversized top hat, floppy bow tie, white gloves, and frequently open mouth, mirrors actual blackface performers. In addition, the role the cat plays in the story is entertainment to the white family whose house he doesn't belong in.
Man, I never knew how bad some of his book ideas were, because children's books are supposed to help kids develop their identity as well as teach them about values and life lessons. So when black people are being degraded in famous children's narratives, it already sets up racism at an early age. Also, when black people don't see themselves in the books that they read, it makes them almost believe that their communities and cultures don't matter to anyone else.
Yeah, it's really sad and upsetting.
But do you know Dr. Seuss wasn't the only author who showed racist imagery in children's literature?
I assume that, but who else could there be? Because this matter is to be discussed right now.
Do you know the book called Dr. Dolittle by Hugh Lofting?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know that book. It's about all the animals and stuff.
Yeah, well, the book used many negative stereotypes, racial slurs, and racial overtones. One instance in the book was so degrading to black people that I couldn't believe it was even written. In one part of the original book, the doctor agrees to bleach the African prince's skin because he wants to marry a Caucasian princess.
Damn, that's horrible. I never knew that happened. Whatever happened to the book, though?
The book ceased printing in the 70s, according to the Times, and altered in the late 80s to remove as much offensive content as humanly possible, as well as the New York Times called the book a Chevalier for excessive prejudice.
Damn, I'm gonna make sure to throw away that book. I'll be right back.
Alright, yeah, you better do that. Hey,
Hopefully you like our
that skit.
skit.
At that last part, I said Chevalier, I meant Chavissant.
There you go. Now we're gonna talk about a more serious matter, even though the whole topic was serious in general, but we're gonna speak about how it's gotten better for like American literature and children's literature now than it was in today's world. We got a few facts for you guys.
So to start off, in 2000, the CDC basically explained how only 3% out of 5,000 children's literature books included a black character.
Which is obviously not good, but progress was made. In 2018, roughly 10% of all children's books feature black characters.
Over the last 150 years, there's been a lot of change, but, you know, as we know, we're very far away from being perfect.
And only 13% of children's books published in 2016 were by non-creators.
And then to end it off, only 22% of children's books published in 2016 featured a non-white children.
Yes, so basically though, even though these facts aren't crazy good, and obviously there needs to be more improvement in children's literature for like African Americans, because it's still very racist and there's not a lot of characters that are African Americans, they're mostly white. Nevertheless, it's getting better. The needle's moving in the correct way, but there needs to be a faster action and we need to move quicker and actually want change instead of kind of like making change only because we don't want to offend people or have people be mad. We actually have to make progress. You agree, Dave?
I do agree. Change will come over time, and with time comes change.
I hope you guys like the skit. Hopefully you like the video, everything, and
Thank you.
Dr. Seuss should have done a better job.
That is fact.